We're taking derivatives, and we have a function here, d of x, which is equal to the square root of x cubed plus 2x plus 1, and we're focusing in on learning the chain rule. So we want to rewrite our function, and now we're going to do the chain rule. So we take the 1/2, we bring it out front, we rewrite everything in parentheses, subtract 1 from the exponent, and then the chain part is where we take the derivative of what's in parentheses and we chain it out. And so we can see here that the derivative of x cubed plus 2x plus 1 is 3x squared plus 2. Now what I'm going to do is get this back into radical form because this is a negative 1/2. We're going to take it down into the denominator. And I'm going to go ahead and take this 2 here, bring it down to the denominator, and just rewrite the 3x squared plus 2 up in the numerator. Alright, looking at this function here, we have f of x is equal to the square root of x plus 1 times the square root of x minus 1. And we're going to be looking here at the product rule. So here's kind of the formula we're going to use here. This is our g of x and our h of x, and this is how the product rule goes. You take the derivative of the first function times rewriting the second function plus the first function times the derivative of the second function. So I've got taken our function and rewrote it, got it out of radical form and put it in exponential form, and now we are going to take the derivative. So following our formula here, we take the g prime of x, so we're going to be taking the derivative of this first function here, and that means taking the half and bringing it out front, rewriting, and then subtracting 1 from the exponent. Then we rewrite the second function, just like I show here, plus rewriting the first function, times, and then taking the derivative of the second function here. So the derivative of x minus 1 raised to the half, which means we take the half, bring it out front, rewrite, and subtract 1 from the exponent. Now what we're going to do is try to clean this up. And the best way to do that is factor out some terms that are like. I've got a half here. We've got a half here, so we're going to pull the half out. We have an x plus 1 and an x plus 1. Now you're always going to factor the term out with the smallest exponent. So because we have a negative 1/2 here, that's what I'm going to be factoring out. So I literally just pull out. And we have an x minus 1, we have a half and a negative 1/2, so we're going to factor this x minus 1 to the negative 1/2 completely out of here. So that's what I do. Now, this may look confusing here at first, but if you look at it this way, for example, if you multiply this stuff back inside, you'll should come up with what we started off with here. It takes a little practice getting this, so hang in there. Alright, now what I'm going to do is, let's see, I've got an x minus 1 plus x plus 1. We can cancel the 1's out and we'll be left with 2x. So there's our 2x. We have a half times 2, which is 1, so we're just going to be left with an x up here in the top. Both these terms here have negative exponents, so we're going to take them back down to the bottom. And I'm going to go ahead and put them back into radical form.